Welcome back, everybody. We have another TTM video to get to. A couple of people didn't trust my Dollar Tree envelopes. We've got 9 total. We'll mix some of those in there. Got an old stamp, really old stamp. So that's been out at least 6 months, I would say. Without further ado, let's get right to it. We've got 9. We get autographs TTM through the mail, simply by sending our favorite athletes, celebrities, cards, photographs through the mail. First one's coming from Louisville, Kentucky. It is Junior Bridgman. When we sent him one, he signed one. Really great player. His number 2 right there is retired by the Bucks. He's 69 years old now. He played 12 seasons, 75 to 87. He was a, as he says here, guard forward, shooting guard, small forward. Averaged about 13.5 points, 3.5 rebounds. Number 2's been retired, but he made it big after he retired. He is the owner of Ebony and Jet magazines and worth about $1 billion right now. So he's made it big. Exactly 3 weeks, so that's 21 days. No fee, Junior Bridgman. He played where? Yeah, he went to Louisville. All right. That's where that came back from. That's where I mailed it to. How about that? North Texas, Dallas, Texas. Get a bunch of returns from North Texas, Dallas, Texas. There's the Busby. Did we get it? We got it, baby. And look, he changed Sharpies for that 75. We were talking about this last week, or I don't know, 2 weeks ago. We got this on a mail day episode. He writes, "Not my picture." That's not his picture. I forget who that is. I think it might be Marty Patton, another Royals pitcher from the 74 team. 74 is his first solo card here. He's on a triple-headed 73 tops with Doc Medich. We just got that card in the mail day episode and mailed that out to Doc. So we know we have to wait to get to Steve Busby, who was a really good pitcher back in the day. He's 73 years old, pitched 9 seasons. And from 72 to 80, 2-time All-Star and 2 no-hitters. And he's in the Royals Hall of Fame. His career was cut short. He had a shoulder injury, tore his rotator cuff. And he's the first baseball player to come back from rotator cuff surgery. Came back. It was never quite the same, of course. But really good pitcher nonetheless. And the Royals put him in their Hall of Fame because of the way he pitched when he was healthy. And that's back 11 days, no fee. Steve Busby. Nice. Pittsburgh, PA. He didn't trust my Dollar Tree envelope. Put a piece of tape back there. And really, when you seal these originally, they don't see very tightly, but there's Rick Kehoe on his rookie. Signed R. Kehoe. Former Maple Leaf and mostly Penguin. Penguin for a long time. He had a really long career. 17 seasons. He's 71 years old. As it says there, right winger. 2 times an All-Star. And retired in 1985. He was the Penguins' all-time leading scorer when he retired in 1985. He's now 5th overall. Of course, Lemieux's up there. Crosby. Yager. Who else is up on that list probably? 6 days. Super quick return, Rick Kehoe. That's his rookie. And is that an OPG? That is a Tops. Tops. 74, 75 possibly. 17 seasons total. And yeah, 6 days. Wow. Seattle, Washington up next. Seattle, Washington. Barry Bonnell. First time we've gotten him back. It's probably from the Dave Brown collection. Some of these cards anyway. 84 Fleer. Might be from the Michael Ivy collection way back when. Barry Bonnell, first time we've ever sent him. He's been a good signer. 69 years old, outfielder, 10 seasons. 77 to 86. Braves, Blue Jays, as you see, all 3 of these cards are Blue Jays. And the Mariners. And grew up near Cincy. Played baseball at the Ohio State University in Columbus. And became a pilot after his playing days. Just under 3 weeks there, 20 days. 20 exactly, 20 days, no fee. Barry Bonnell. Next up, Los Angeles, and this is the old stamp here. And he didn't trust my Dollar Tree envelopes either. Put 2 pieces of Scotch tape. Rick Kehoe just put 1 large piece of athletic tape. So that's pretty cool. We've got a little note. Roosevelt. Oh, nice, baby. And he puts, what is that, Love? Rosie Greer. Really cool. 56 Topps rookie card. Nice condition. That's been out a while, as I said. And don't want to hide Steve Busby and not my picture. Love how he changed inks. Went to the thick Sharpie. He gets upset at that card, I guess. All right, what's the note say? Michael, thank you for your nice letter you wrote. We appreciate your kind thoughts. God is the center of my life. I want to please him in all that I do. Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. He doesn't get old. He does not change. If you'd like more autographs, you can send $30 donation to Rosie Greer. I didn't send 30. Giant Step Foundation, love, Rosie Greer. Thank you for the 10. Yeah, I said 10. And that was back in August or September, I'm sure. Puts a little cross on the H on Michael. That's pretty cool. So he wants 30 now. He's been around forever. How old is he? 90. He doesn't seem like he should be 90. Wow. Defensive tackle, 12 seasons. 55 to 66 with the Giants. And then he went with the Rams, became a member of that fearsome foursome. Merlin Olsen, Deacon Jones. Pretty sweet. 3 times an All-Pro and 44.5 lifetime sacks. Great player. Also did track and field. He was an All-American in track and field at Penn State, in addition to be a football star. So really good athlete. NFL championship with the Giants in 56. And let's see. I sent a 10. I guess he wants 30 now. And that was back in August or September of 2022. Let me see. Go off record and count them up. I'll be back. All right, I'm back. I'm 183 days, just over 6 months. 183 days. He wants $30. And I did send 10. Boston, Mass. Up next. Boston. Ooh. Hey, Sister Rosemont deck. To Michael Meyer. Meyer's Sister Rosemont deck. That is pretty cool. There's a little story behind this one. I got a picture printed out. I'll be right back. All right, found the picture. And one evening, Michael Ivy and I were talking, and Michael Ivy collects autographed album covers. And he said, have you ever heard of the Singing Sisters, the Sister Nuns? I said, no, and he sent me the album cover. The sisters, Rosalie and Rosemont. They're 2 nuns, 2 sisters, literal sisters. And they were the inspiration for Sister Act, the movie with Whoopie Goldberg. And they worked out of Pittsburgh. Yep. Did musical numbers. Pretty sweet. I thought, well, let's look them up. Since they're in Pittsburgh, I may have run across them when I was up there, living up there for 3 years. Get the easel, see if the easel can hold this thing. Do this. There you go. Set that up on the easel. There's Rosalie and Rosemont. Unfortunately, Rosalie has passed away. Rosemont is still with us. Got to be in her 90s. And living at the convent in Pittsburgh, I thought. That's where I sent the letter, but she must be in Boston. Because that's where the return envelope came from. Did I say Boston? Yeah, it says Boston. So she must be living in Boston now. That was still a quick return. Michael and I were just talking about this a couple weeks ago. That is 13 days. Pittsburgh to Boston to me. Pretty wild. And I did send $5 donation to her convent. That is pretty cool. Quick return for a Whoopie Goldberg inspiration. Rosemont deck. So cool. I need to get those albums. Medford, Oregon. Medford, Oregon. Who lives in Medford? Bob Johnson lives in Medford or nearby. 72 Tops times 2. And the 73 Tops. Spring Training Complex in Bradenton, Florida. Those are pretty cool. Really cool. He was on the 71 World Championship team. And he's 79 years old. Comes Comes back for the reunions of the 71 team. Played 9 seasons altogether, 69 to 77. Start off with the Mets. A really good season to be with the Mets in 69. He got a ring there as a rookie. Then was traded to the Buccos later after he spent some time with the Royals and won a ring in 71. Very instrumental in the playoff series. He pitched Game 3 and outdueled a guy named Juan Marichal. Game 3 victory there. Pirates won Game 4 and then went on to World Series victory. Boom. Under 10 days here. 9 days, no fee, Bob Johnson. Yeah, baby. All right. San Fran. Speaking of San Francisco Giants, this one's coming from San Fran. Maybe it's Marichal. Maybe it's John Bacabella. And that's pretty cool. Got the dual sign. Sent that to Billy Cowan. About 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago maybe. He got that back pretty quickly. And John Bacabella's always quick. You'll get him less than 2 weeks for sure. That's pretty cool. And he was the inspiration for the Bellas on Pitch Perfect. Oh, don't believe that one. But they were pretty good in their own right? Rosalie and Rosemont, Sister Act. Pretty cool. John Bacabella, 81-year-old catcher. First base, it says right there. He played both even back then. 12 seasons, 63 to 74. Was supposed to be the Expos starter, and then a guy named Barry Foote. He's also a good TTMer. Barry Foote came along, and they said Barry Foote's going to be the starter, so they traded Bacabella to the Giants. He also spent time with the Cubs, as you see in that rookie card. 10 days, exactly, no fee. John Bacabella, he's always quick. Really cool. Last one, Sacramento, California. Chris and Chris cards. Fred Brining, first time we've sent to him. This is from the Dave Brown collection too, I'm sure. 82, 83 tops, 84 Fleer. That's really cool. 67 years old. Kind of a sad story here. Pitched 6 seasons from 80 to 85 for the Giants and Expos. 27 and 20 overall. Had great promise. Fielded a bunt in a game, turned to throw, and threw his arm out. And never pitched another inning. That was in 85. So he was also involved with the trade that he was with the Pirates. Let's see if it says here. 79 Buffalo. That's the Pittsburgh AAA. And he was traded and brought Bill Madlock over to the Pirates from the Giants. In midseason 1979, that was kind of the spark that led the Pirates to the pennant and on to the World Series championship in 79. So Fred Brining was in that trade. Went from the Pirates to the Giants. All right, let's see how many days he was out. Fred Brining, 41 days. 41 days, no fee. Had to go off record, count those up. So that's it. What'd you think? 9 big ones? Yep, 9 big returns today, including Rick Kehoe's rookie, Rosie Greer rookie, and no Hall of Famers today. Steve Busby, not my picture. The dual signed here. The Rosemont deck index cards. Really cool there. You don't see her very often. What'd you think? Let me know down below as always. And if you haven't subscribed yet, we try to do these TTM videos at least twice a week, usually on Mondays and Thursdays. So join us Monday. We'll have a big one there, I'm sure. And if you missed Monday's video, I'll leave a link to that right there. You can one click and watch it yourself. Thanks for being with me today, though, and we will see you soon.